in Daniel 7. The beast in Revelation 11 is only one of the 10 kingdoms. In Revelation 13:17, beast makes war on the saints. In Revelation 11, the beast makes war on the papacy. In Revelation 13:17, the beast is controlled by the scarlet woman, whereas in Revelation 11, the beast is Egypt, i.e. atheistic or anti-religious France. And in Revelation 13 and 17, this beast, the two witnesses prophesy, or under this beast, the two witnesses prophesy. And in Revelation 11, under this beast, the two witnesses are slain. It's important to realize that in the model, after the papacy, this woman is riding and sitting on the heads. France, during that time, did not support the papacy. Therefore, how can the woman be sitting on France? Therefore, the sixth head cannot be France. Modern Babylon, we have one is, that's the false prophet, one yet future, the dragon, and the papacy is the eighth, which is the beast. And what do I mean by one yet future, the dragon? I mean the 10 kings that have power. And one is the false prophet, the United States. One yet future, the dragon, the United Nations or its equivalent. The papacy, the beast, the Vatican, and the United Nations could be the 10 kings or something equivalent. In its current format, it would seem it would be the United Nations. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. For God hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of God shall be fulfilled. Revelation 17:16-17. So here we find that these 10 kings, which reign with the beast for 1 hour, after the 1 hour, actually turn on the woman and devour her. They agree and give their kingdom to the beast. To agree and give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of God shall be fulfilled. Therefore, when is these words fulfilled? In 16:17. We find this in Daniel 11 verse 45. The woman controls the kings. And the woman which thou sawest is the great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth. So this woman is controlling these 10 kings. But after a while, these 10 kings realize that they've been tricked, that they've been duped. Because as the 7 last plagues begin to fall, they realize that they have followed the wrong leader. One mind. Revelation 17:13-14 quoted. These have one mind. There will be a universal bond of union. What does universal mean? It means it will be all-encompassing, total. There will be a universal bond of union, one great harmony, a confederacy of Satan's forces, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. Thus is manifested the same arbitrary, oppressive power against religious liberty, freedom to worship God according to the dictates of conscience, as was manifested by the papacy, when in the past it persecuted those who dared to refuse to conform with the religious rites and ceremonies of Romanism. In the warfare to be waged in the last days, there will be united in opposition to God's people all the corrupt powers that have apostatized from allegiance to the law of Jehovah. In this warfare, the Sabbath of the 4th commandment will be the great point at issue. For in the Sabbath commandment, the great lawgiver identifies himself as the creator of the heavens and the earth. Last Day Events, page 137, or the Seventh Day Adventist Bible Commentary, page 983. Confederacy. We find the same confederacy in Isaiah chapter 8, verses 9-12. Associate yourselves, O ye people, and ye shall be broken in pieces. And give ear, all ye of far countries. Gird yourselves, and ye shall be broken in pieces. Gird yourselves, and ye shall be broken in pieces. Take counsel together, and it shall come to naught. Speak the word, and it shall not stand, for God is with us. And that's important to remember, brethren, that whatever happens with this confederacy, whatever happens in the future, it will come to naught against God's people. For God is with us. For the Lord spake thus to me with a strong hand, and instructed me that I should not walk in the way of this people, saying, Say ye not a confederacy to all them to whom this people shall say, a confederacy, neither fear ye their fear, nor be afraid. So, brethren, we must not fear or be afraid of this confederacy to come. Psalm 83 verses 1 to 18. Keep not thou silence, O God, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. And let's count how many are confederate against God's people. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Jebel, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre, and Assur also is joined with them. They have holpen the children of Lot. Who are the children of Lot, by the way? The children of Lot are Moab and Ammon. So we have 10, a confederacy of 10 against God's people. And what do we find in Revelation 17? A confederacy of 10. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kizon, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeb. Where do we find Oreb and Zeb, by the way? We find this in the story of Gideon. What you might want to do is look up what Oreb and Zeb mean. Yea, all their princes are Zebah and Zalmunna. Zebah and Zalmunna. One of these, when you look at these words, one of them represents a pack of wolves, or a pack. And what do we find with these 10 nations? They are a pack of confederates. And what does the other one mean? It means ravenous birds. Where else do we find ravenous birds? Do we not find that description in Revelation, that this beast power is above all manner of evil birds? Who said, Let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. O my God, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire, so persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Jehovah, art the most high and over all the earth. Beloved, we find in Daniel 11, chapter 43 to 45, that there are tidings that come from the east and from the north, that trouble him, the king of the north, that trouble him, the beast power. People on this earth will know that there is a great king, Jehovah. The French Revolution. Spiritualism asserts that men are unfallen demigods, that each mind will judge itself, that true knowledge places men above all law, that all sins committed are innocent, for whatever is right, and God doth not condemn. The basis of human beings it represents as in heaven, and highly exalted there. Thus it declares to all men, it matters not what you do. Live as you please. Heaven is your home. Multitudes are thus led to believe that desire is the highest law, that license is liberty, and the man is accountable only to himself. With such teaching given at the very outset of life, when impulse is strongest and the demand for self-restraint and purity is most urgent, where are the safeguards of virtue? What is to prevent the world from becoming a second Sodom? At the same time,